Well, good morning, students. Welcome back. This is the third video of models, and we'll be taking up further models which are important ones and at times confuses us on their usage, as in will and have to, or must and have to. There are lots of them. So let's see. Let's discuss between when to use must and when to use have to. Now see, let's talk about must first. Must is used for all persons in the present and future tenses. The negative of must is must not. So we don't add auxiliaries before modals. We add a not and make it negative. And if we place the object before after the modal, it becomes interrogative. Like negative is must not. The interrogative form is must I, must you, must he, must they. Must has no infinitive and no past tense. It is followed by the infinitive without to. It has no infinitive form. To must, we can't use that. And it has no past tense. And whenever infinitive follows it, the infinitive to cannot follow it. So must go is right. Must to go is wrong. You must obey your parents. You must go to school. Here it is your obligation, a part of your duty. Now second, it is used to express compulsion. That is ordering someone to do something because it is necessary or important to do so. You must answer all the questions. You must return by evening. Right? If it is used for saying that something is probably true because nothing else seems possible. Logical deduction. You must be tired after your long journey. That's an inference, is logical deduction. If somebody has taken a long journey, so logically they must be tired. There must be some mistakes. It says you have received less than expected marks in your test. So the logical deduction is your answer must have some mistakes. So there must be some mistakes. The negative form of must is used for prohibition. When something is prohibited legally, you must not come here. You must not use the office phone for private calls. Now this is legal bondage, legally prohibited something. This is a thing that is prohibited. You can't do it. Now it is also used to give emphatic advice, specific advices, like she must consult a doctor at once. This is an advice, but it's an emphatic advice, something that has to be followed. You're giving emphasis on it, stress on it. You must work hard if you want to get good marks. Now this is again logical, and stress is being given on hard work. Must and have to or had to. Have to, like must, expresses obligation in present, while had to does so in the past. Both are must and have to, both shows obligation. Must expresses an obligation imposed by the speaker, while have to and had to expresses external obligation, an obligation by some authority or circumstances. So when we say must, the obligation is given by the speaker. He is forcing you to do something. He is reminding you that something is prohibited. While have to and had to is obligation by some authority, laid down by some authority or some external sources. Had to is used when describing something belonging to the past. He had to go early to catch the train. It was an outside compulsion. He couldn't help it. Now present, must and have to. Interrogative, it becomes must I. Have I to, has he to. Negative, haven't to, hasn't to, must not. Must is never followed by to, remember. A future time reference, must remains must. Then shall will also remain. He must, he shall, he will. He must, I shall, I will. And then have to. Interrogative form you see, and so you see the negative form. And you see the past. Since must doesn't have a past tense, a sentence is in past tense, you have to write had to, right? So this is the end of the video. I will meet you with the next video very soon. Till then, stay safe, study hard, and take good care of yourself.